She trembles and shudders, scared even of the sound when she speaks. Dead silence. Okay. Rhodes Island Command Center. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have brought her back. Help me understand what happened. As I stated in the report, she was unconscious near the safe house, barely clinging to life. She was covered in dust and sand, looking just like a desert catastrophe victim. I wanted to give her a sip of water. A bit of the old habit came out. There's nothing wrong with the compassion to help those in need, as long as you can handle the responsibilities that come with it. I'll admit, I did not fully consider who she might be. I gave her a little salt water and left her in the shade near the village. The next time I saw her, she was on the aircraft. Obviously, she followed me. And you said you didn't notice anything at the time, correct? I performed a comprehensive cabin inspection and didn't see anything out of the ordinary. She suddenly appeared in the middle of the journey, and I can't even confirm that she had been hiding inside the aircraft. If not for her poor physical condition at the time, she might have even hit me with that attack. According to our analysis, she possesses some form of invisibility-type originium arts. If you can provide any further details, we'll have an easier time handling her. I'm sorry, Dr. Calcit. I honestly don't have anything else to offer. She didn't even leave footprints in the sand. That could also be useful information. Can you think of any reason she might have had for attacking you? I'm thinking it might have been an old grudge, or a simple misunderstanding. It might have even been a stress response after crossing the desert. Or maybe it's because you saw her. That's crossed my mind as well. Rhodes Island will continue to investigate her, but some answers may have to come straight from the girl's mouth. Just so you feel better, Storm Eye, she hasn't hurt anyone since coming to Rhodes Island. She allowed us to examine her, but while we were administering an IV, she pulled the needle out and left medical. She's been placed in a single dorm since then. From the data we've gotten back from her infection monitoring device, her life isn't in imminent danger. However, she refuses to communicate with us. Okay. Now then. The next matter is yours. We tried to identify the ID cards she had on her person, but most of them are older than her, remnants from a regional conflict decades ago. All we can tell from them is that she has been active throughout most of Sargon. Beyond that, there is no deeper connection among those IDs. The other angle of investigation arises from the weapon she was carrying. We can fairly conclusively say that her primary function mode is assassination. She carried several small and delicate devices with a level of craftsmanship unlikely to be self-made. But Rhodes Island has no way to trace the weapons and poisons. Our intelligence networks have come up completely blank. Similarly, assassinations are not uncommon in Sargon, so we can't link her activities with any specific event. Finally, judging from her behavior since coming in contact with Rhodes Island, it might be difficult to get any information directly from her. She has been awake for 3 days, but has continued to refuse the food and water we've provided. If she's so fiercely loyal to her past, can we really reach a cooperative relationship with her? These are things for you to decide. If you have time, go see her. For Rhodes Island, she is an infected first and foremost, and that has nothing to do with her past. If she is willing to cooperate, then we can accept her. Same rules as always. Spin the bottle. Whoever the bottle points to takes the job. Everyone quietly gathers in a circle. The bottle spins with no regard for who it chooses. They are all the same. The mouth of the bottle stops in front of her. She takes the note from inside and leaves the group. The orders are inside the bottle, on the slip of paper. The group leader always repeats these words, as if tacitly acknowledging the presence of newcomers. But she doesn't keep track of the comings and goings. Sometimes 3 or 4 show up. Other times, there might be as many as a dozen. She reckons that the group leader probably doesn't keep track either, because the voice behind the white mask has changed as well. That was a close one. I almost fell asleep again. What am I wearing? The texture feels so weird. I haven't seen a Manticore in years! The girl won't come out? The observers are coming. Please calm down, Dr. Warfarin. If you shackle her to, invite her to your operating table, you might stir up some repressed psychological trauma in that child. Then what does Calcit plan to do? We might have the most advanced medical technology, but we can't treat patients through a door. Dr. Calcit said to give her some more time. If she doesn't want to open the door, we can't force her. Right, I found an old uniform jacket for her. There's no way she can wear whatever she had on before. She looked a lot more energetic after getting her out of those gritty, blood-soaked rags. Don't worry too much. Your subject, your patient, should recover soon enough. It's quiet again. Are the observers gone? They know. They know I'm an infected. They're waiting for me to give in, using treatment as a bait to trick me into giving in. You can't touch it. Even if it's inside me, I can press down hard until it hurts, but I can't feel the originium. So if they know I'm an infected, they must know who I am. Has my cover been blown? I failed to kill that soldier. They're testing me. They want to know if I can still be used. That would be great. It's been so long since I've gotten orders. I will prove myself. There's a strange restraint on my leg. It looks like tech that only a nomadic city would have. There are soft beds here, too. And no sand stuck between the cracks of the walls. Just like living in Dreamland. Could I be in the same place as that Padishah? Excuse me, how are you doing? Are you still sleeping? I know. If you're starving, you can't eat a whole bunch of food in one sitting. So, I made some very light porridge for you. Still asleep, huh? Well, I'll slide it through the little window here. Oh, hey there, Gummy. Are you in charge of breakfast today? I would have been out of bed at the crack of dawn if I knew. Oh, did you come to visit the new girl, too? I was gonna ask if she wanted to put together a manicure set with me, but she never showed up. The folks from medical told me she needs to rest up and that I shouldn't go bothering her. It's not like I'm going door to door selling stuff. I just wanted to see if she felt like getting some fresh air. I finally found someone who'd look great with blue nail polish. I'm not gonna let this opportunity slide by. Utage, you don't need to get so fired up over that kind of stuff. They're calling each other by name. It doesn't seem scripted. In other words, the ones who captured me are enemies. They confiscated my weapons. There's no sharp furniture here either. They're getting ready to interrogate me, and they don't plan on letting me escape before they do. And a lot of people here have seen me. I'm already useless. But it's okay. This was bound to happen one day. All right. She did not touch the plates we brought her yesterday and the day before. Seems like it. She's like one of those Vouvres who can just eat or not eat whenever they want. No clue. Isn't going hungry super sad though? Plus, all that food is going to waste. Well, whatever. Sounds like our new friend is still sleeping, so let's not bother her. They're gone. Did they really say all those things so I could hear them? Doctor, I never knew you had the time to come to the operator dorms. Whenever I pass by your office, I can tell you're totally swamped with operation materials and paperwork. Calcit suggested I could visit her when I could. So, Dr. Calcit told you the same, eh? We medics all want to help her. Even though her infection has already developed to an intermediate stage, with Rhodes Island's current technology, we can get it under control to prevent further deterioration. The data collected from the infection monitoring device shows that the originium crystals inside her are now quite active, and it doesn't help that she's weak from refusing to eat. None of us want to see our patients consume themselves like this. But if I was suddenly taken to a strange new environment and found myself lying on an operating table first thing after waking up, I'd be plenty scared too. So, I brought one of Hibiscus's healthy meals with me and planned on saying hi to her first, just as a token of our goodwill. Do you have any ideas, Doctor? I feel like she would not believe the first. I don't know. She is a mercenary normally, so tell her Rhodes Island needs her skills. Eh? Doctor, are you saying she could become a reserve operator? To be honest, if I encountered an invisible enemy during a training exercise, I'd be pretty nervous myself. Phew, with you here, I always feel like we have a better chance of persuading the other party. You can share with her why you trust Rhodes Island. Me? I trust in Rhodes Island's determination to find a cure for erypathy, and I deeply admire Dr. Calcit's knowledge and ability. And when I'm tending to the wounded in dangerous operations, I have full faith that you'll be in firm control of the situation so I don't have to focus on anything but my responsibilities as a medic operator. That's probably what I'd tell her. Doctor, did you want to come along with me? Absolutely. How long have you been hiding in here? Ah! You're too weak to kill a single beast to even feed yourself anymore? I don't want to be like this either. I'm not hiding on purpose, it's just that nobody can see me. I have no weapons. I've never touched a weapon. You were born a weapon. I've always been very careful. My tail has never hurt anyone. Who are you trying to deceive by feigning weakness? You no longer have an audience. Your erypathy has progressed to this stage. Do you still think you can stay in the market as always, earning your next meal from somebody else's hands? How do you know? Who are you? You should know this well enough. There's no place for you in your old life. You must learn to wield a weapon. This is the only worth you now have. No, I won't. Look, this is a painkiller for erypathy. You want to live, right? My team happens to have a spot for monsters like you. Join us. The leader will save you. The familiar pangs of hunger, the sensation of her consciousness withering away due to dehydration. These things will sometimes happen in the stalking crouch. She's capable of judging her own body's state, and if she's on the job, she won't lose control. However, every job she's had in the past specified a rendezvous point. As long as she could reach it, she'd have a chance to rest. There's nothing on the note this time. Even though I'm obviously useless now, I still want to be saved. Even though I already knew that the leader was lying. Hello? Hello, my name is Ansel. I'm sorry, but I don't know what to call you. But here at Rhodes Island, there are a lot of people who don't want to disclose their real names, so they go by code names. You can choose one for yourself. They keep talking about this Rhodes Island. Where is Rhodes Island? The same thing is written on these clothes. I completely understand. When you woke up, you found yourself in a strange new place. You must be very nervous. I just want to tell you we don't have any ill will towards you. I was one of the assistants standing to the side taking notes, so I hope you don't take this the wrong way. We are a non-state affiliated pharmaceutical company that hopes to help all infected people across Terra. Even though you didn't come to Rhodes Island voluntarily, and were brought here by accident, you were in very poor physical condition at the time, and we examined you as part of our duties as medics. He referred to this place as a pharmaceutical company. Is it a Colombian company? We really do want to help you, but if you don't want our help, we won't force you either. Oh, but Rhodes Island is well outside Sargon's borders right now. Outside Sargon? If you wanted to go back, we wouldn't have been able to let you off the ship until the next time we docked at a nomadic city. After that, you'd have to find your own way back. Of course, it'd be ideal if you choose to stay with us. Oh, and, our medical examination won't intrude on your privacy. Also, someone should have already introduced you to the doctor, right? The doctor? I keep hearing this title. The doctor says your skills will be useful to us. Because the situation surrounding the infected can be rather dire, when we try to extend a helping hand to them, we inevitably run into conflicts with other people. So, we are in need of partners who are able and willing to fight to protect others. He said, need. Does that mean I can still be useful? Oh, but don't let that scare you. You'll probably just be a reserve operator like me. And all the regular operators talk about the doctor's reliable command. Plenty of regulars come back from life or death situations to tell me the doctor was the one who saved them. Really? They won't send me to die? Hello? Doctor, she doesn't seem to be responding. Do you need to go back to work? No, please wait. I can't hear anything from inside. She might still be sleeping. Don't go. I have to prove myself. Commander, please don't leave me. I'm worried about her, but I suppose we also shouldn't bother her too much. I'm right here. Please notice me. I want to live. I think she's listening. If you don't know how to answer, you can give me a codename first. You're right, Doctor. For the operators of Rhodes Island, a raid of this sort would not be impossible. I also agree with putting some less experienced operators into this drill, so they won't be completely caught off guard when encountering invisible enemies on the battlefield. But there is one problem. We don't know anything about this assassin who goes by Manticore. You can't let her scribbles on a single piece of paper replace the formal application process, let alone serve as an application to participate in a combat exercise. She still hasn't talked about her past, and the only information we have on her background is still vague. It's exactly why we can trust her. Are you saying that once we win her over, she'll never betray— I see now. But first, how will Rhodes Island win her over? With this battle. When our operators have the ability to defend against her attacks, or even counter them, this mock battle will instead have the effect of demonstrating Rhodes Island's sincerity to her. Just like how an assassin places a knife by the monarch's pillow to let the opposition know she has the ability to strike at any time, but simply chooses not to. She should be able to get our meaning. Fine, I accept your proposal. I'll arrange for a video recording of this exercise to keep as part of her files. Doctor, I trust you'll be able to get exactly what we need.